Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Austin here, and it is day 8 of overcoming my addiction. For day 8, I kind of just wanted to give y'all a little story time. For those of y'all who have been subbed to me for a while on my Rise channel, y'all probably know the term mentality monster from my Dead by Daylight team. But the term mentality monster actually wasn't started at Dead by Daylight. It was actually a term that I myself was called by another person during my senior year of high school. It's honestly a simple yet interesting story. Basically, during my senior year, I played football, and let's just say that our football team was not the best. I think quite literally we lost every single game that year except for one, and the game that we had won was against a team that was in a lower division than us. So basically our whole team constantly was on the lows, and we were never really like upbeat about anything. But for me personally, regardless of the fact that we were losing all the time, I still was motivated to come to practice every morning and come to workouts and put my best effort. I will say truthfully, a portion of that is because I was kind of on the bench and I wanted to become a starter. But regardless if I was playing or not during the games, I feel like I did a good job of putting like an upbeat energy, not really, I don't want to say a positive energy, I want to say more like a driving energy. Like I was still driving the people that were going in every play. Even if we were down like 30-0 in the second quarter, I was still driving my teammates. And even during practice, I was putting that driving energy to work, not as much as in the games, but whenever I was going in, for example, like during a practice play, I would put all my effort into it. And if I wasn't in that play, I was always encouraging my teammates. And I really thought nothing of it. I thought I was just being a good teammate, But I guess one of the players / acquaintances that I had on the team, he, I guess, noticed it throughout the year, my mentality. His name was Logan, and one day he came up next to me in the locker room after practice one day. He sat down next to me and he said, "Austin, you're a mentality monster." And in my head, I was like, that's kind of silly. I didn't really think anything of it. Like when he said it, it made sense, but it just kind of sounded silly because putting monster after mentality just sounds ridiculous, But over the past like 3 to 4 years, it's almost like every day that has gone by that I've realized more and more how true that is with myself. I think regardless of my humanity and the mistakes I do make, which I do all the time, regardless of all of that, I really genuinely feel like I am a mentality monster or a mentality beast, or however you want to put it. And basically all that really means is like mentally, I'm just different than most people. You know how like monsters are portrayed in books or movies or like fairy tales? They're like these big creatures. They're not the same as anyone else or the same as anything else. They're very different. That's basically where the monster comes in mentality monster. It just basically means I think differently than anybody else. It also comes with the fact that I don't care what anybody else thinks about me. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the origin story where mentality monster came from. At least for me personally. I think that phrase has been around for a while. I just didn't hear it until then. But I just thought I'd tell y'all this story because that's kind of like what my brand is and stuff. And that's obviously what my YouTube channel name here is also. I find it kind of cool that like I didn't actually give myself this name. It was actually given to me by somebody else who noticed my mentality. And my senior year was really when my mentality did start to shift in a drastic way. Like for example, I used to care what everybody thought about me. I used to be very, very stiff and shy. But then my senior year hit and something happened in my head, like something clicked, and I stopped giving a shit so much. I started just being me and not caring what anyone really thought. And if people liked me, they liked me. And if people didn't like me, they didn't like me. It did not matter. And it doesn't matter to this day. So it was also really fitting that that was the year that was the name I was given. And honestly, it's very, very low chance, like a 0.00000000001% chance probably. It is a very low chance that Logan is watching this video as we speak. But if you are watching this, Logan, bro, I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. You don't even realize the kind of shit you did by saying that. And you honestly gave me a really good brand idea also. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the story of how Mentality Monster came into fruition for me. Like I said at the beginning, it's a very simple yet interesting story. And I'm really grateful that I could sit here and, tell y'all this story on my YouTube channel. It's honestly a good example about how things really stick in your mind if someone says the right things at the right time. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. I appreciate every single one of y'all for clicking on this video. If y'all enjoy these type of videos, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It would literally mean the world to me. And also y'all could catch more videos in the future. I'll be uploading every day on this channel. At least I'll upload every day for the first like month. Maybe after a month of these kind of uploads, I'll slow it down to maybe like 3 uploads a week. But I really want to go full throttle on this thing. I really want to overcome my addiction, and these videos really help me in that sense. But yeah, anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.